When I think back to when I was at school, I think there are a few things that come to mind. First of all, I was originally in bottom sets for everything, and I used to think I was really stupid. But weirdly, I ended up doing quite well in my exams, and I would say that that was down to two main reasons. Number one, I was lucky enough that my parents got me some one-to-one tuition. And I think for me as a dyslexic person, that really helped because it meant for the first time, somebody was actually sat with me understanding how I learned. And so I was getting that immediate feedback. So I'm a big believer in one-to-one tuition, and I think it can be really effective. And personally, for me, it was very effective. The other thing that I think I realized, and to be honest, continue to realize, is learning how to learn. So I think I became much better at learning how to learn. And so I am a visual thinker, but I struggle with my auditory working memory. And so for me, one of the things that I found really useful was sketchnoting. So as I was in a class or later at university, if I was in a lecture, I would be drawing notes, I'd be doing scribbles, and I would view things in a three-dimensional way. So I wouldn't just take a linear passage. I wouldn't write things in a linear way. I would write things almost like a spider diagram. And that's basically how I wrote my notes. And so I think that was just an example of how I learned how to learn. I also think I just stopped doing things that I wasn't so good at. I felt like for a long time I was coming up against things that I knew I would be bad at, but I was trying to persevere and overcome them. But I think since I've realized that actually I'm good at some things, I'm not so good at other things, I'm going to push the time I've got into things that I'm better at. I think I've just been much more successful.